Hello and a very warm welcome to the Metropolitan Gymnasium here in Tokyo, which this week is playing host to the 35th Yonex Open Japan. This is the 7th event on the 12 tournament MetLife BWF World Superseries. The Superseries is the elite tier of tournament in the sport of badminton, and as you can see, we've had a 2-month sabbatical, a little matter of the Rio Olympic Games, and what an Olympic Games it was. But now we're back to the Super Series, and of course at the end of the year we have the Super Series finals, and the destination once again will be Dubai. Super Series finals, of course, is just for the top 8 players and pairs in each of the 5 disciplines. It will be the 3rd staging of the Super Series finals in Dubai. The previous 2 editions have been hugely successful and loved by the players, so all players are keen to qualify once again for the Super Series finals. Well, it is quarterfinals day here today at the Yonex Open Japan. All 5 matches involve players who at one stage in their careers have won an Olympic medal. It really is an extraordinary lineup. We're starting with mixed doubles, and Kim and Shin from Korea up against the Olympic silver medalists Peng and Ying of Malaysia. Then we've got men's doubles and the 2013 World Junior Champions Lee and Liu up against the London silver medalists at the Olympic Games, Bo and Morganson. Then women's doubles, and of course it features the Olympic champions Matsutomo and Takahashi, the home players. So many fans come to see them. And then we'll have men's singles and Victor Axelsen, the bronze medalist from Rio, up against Seung, and then we'll finish with women's singles, 2 former champions. But with our first match, the mixed doubles, it means that the Korean pair, the #1 seeds, top of the draw, but we'll be looking at the 2nd quarter. Kim Ji-jung and Shin Seung up against the #5 seeds. It doesn't actually say #5 seeds, but I can assure you that Peng and Ying are the #5 seeds from Malaysia. And of course the Olympic silver medalists in Rio de Janeiro. So here come the players. So as far as the Koreans are concerned, well, they were semi-finalists here in Japan last year. Lost out to the eventual champions, Fischer-Nielsen and Pedersen, and they're still in the draw. Well, for the Koreans, they're trying to reach only a 2nd Super Series semi-final. Their semi-final appearance here last year is the only time they've made a semi-final. So today's quarter-final, they'll be very keen indeed to get themselves moving once again. They started this tournament with a wonderful result against the #4 seeds, Chris and Gabby Adcock, who of course won the Destination Dubai Super Series finals at the end of last year. So that's a massive win for the Koreans, Kim Ki-jung and Shin Seung. So there is Kim Ki-jung, turned 26 last month. They're currently down 5 places in the world ranking to 28. Have been as high as 22 from Jung and his partner Shin Seung. Olympic bronze medalist in the women's doubles. The 21-year-olds from Jung County. Well, that wonderful result against the Adcocks, Mr. and Mrs. Adcock, in 2 straight games, 41 minutes needed for that, and then against Kenta Kazuno and Akane Kurihara. So to Peng soon. He and his partner have won this tournament previously. That was back in 2012 when they beat Mohamed Orajel and Liliana Nasir in the final. They are number 8 in the world ranking. They have been as high as 3. And they're up 4 places on the Super Series standings as well, up to number 12. So go Liu Ying. She is 27 years of age, born in Malacca, southwest of the Malaysian Peninsula. It's a lovely historical city. In fact, I think it's part of the UNESCO World Heritage Site, isn't it? Well, as far as their results so far, they, like their opponents, had to play against English opposition in the first round, and then in the second round against Jaco Arens and Selena Peak. Both of their matches, as you can see, in 2 straight games. Well, this will be the first meeting between these 2 pairs. So no previous form to go by, but with 3 of the 4 players on court having won an Olympic medal in Rio just last month, well, we should be in for a very good match indeed. Sven Slurry of Belgium is our umpire for this one. Makoto Hueno of Japan is our service judge.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right, Jung, Peng, Go, Liu, Ying, Malaysia. On my left, Kim Gi-young, Shin, Seung, Korea. Go Yo Ying to serve to Chin Seung Chang. Level. Play.
So the Olympic silver medalists, Peng and Go Liu Ying, the former champions here of the Yonex Open Japan, won the title 4 years ago, getting this quarter-final underway. Now, in my opinion, I think the Koreans, although they're not ranked in the top 25 at the moment, Kim Ki-jung and Shin Seung-chan, I think they have huge potential as a pair, and I can't help but wonder over the last year or so whether they've actually been giving more focus to qualifying for the Olympics in the level doubles. Oh my goodness, how on earth did he get that back? Amazing. Of course, his men's doubles partner, Kim Sa-rang, we understand may have retired from international competition, and he may have to undergo surgery on a disc in his neck. He's been struggling with a neck injury for some considerable time. It might well be all change as far as partnerships are concerned in the men's doubles for the Korean team. Oof, wasn't the best of serves. Got away with it. Serving out wide, but it was a little loose over the net. Yeah, opts for the flick that time, but she's alert to it. Shin Seung-chan.
3-all.
Well, I can remember talking about Peng Seung and his serve, his apparent lack of confidence in his low serve during the Malaysian Open, where they reached the final earlier this year.
Serve is over. 4-3. Serve is over. 4-all.
Oh, well, there'll be a challenge here. It was cool goods.
Chan Peng Seung.
Peng Seung
Challenges called in.
believes it was out. So, first of the challenges here. 2 challenges permitted per game. Here we go. Well, Hawkeye believes it was in.
Challenge unsuccessful. 5-4. Chan Peng Seung, 1 challenge remaining. Play. Serve is over. 5-all. Serve is over. 6-5.
Yeah, short rallies at the moment.
Serve is over. 6-all.
Well, I was singing her praises all this year, really. I think that Ying has improved considerably, the way she's really hunting the shuttle at the net. Yeah, it's good placement of the smash as well from her partner.
7-6.
Yeah, aiming towards the right shoulder of Shin Seung. Well, apologises for the good fortune. Net cord on the return of serve.
All. Serve is over. 8-7.
Yeah, he's really targeting Shin Seung. That time aiming towards her right hip. Oh, that is delightful. What a super drop shot from
Serve is
Kim
over.
Jung.
8-all.
We've got men's doubles to play later as well. Look at that disguise on that. Landed so close to the net. That is nigh on perfection. Wonderful shot.
Serve is over. 9-8.
Rally. Oh, good defence. It's a jamming smash again. Oh, I don't believe it. What a rally. Finally, the attacking play pays dividends. What solid defence initially from the Koreans to stay in that rally. Yeah, I said she was alert at the net. My goodness me, that's great positioning from Ying. If you watch her during the rallies, as we go to the mid-game interval, when she comes back onto court, take a look at how she just keeps moving very, very slightly. There it is. That little adjustment of her footwork at the front of the court. There it is. Get herself in position. Very, very clever indeed. That refusal to let the shuttle go past her. So a 3-point advantage at the mid-game interval for the number 5 seeds.
Got one, 20 seconds. Got one, 20 seconds.
T, their coach. Former world number 1 women's doubles player with Shin.
7-8. Play.
Oh, that was a super angle. My goodness me. From Peng soon.
8.
He played that from deep, deep in his forehand corner. To play that drop shot as accurately as that really is magnificent. Oh! And a little bit of trickery.
13-8.
Well, just throwing the topspin there. Extraordinary. Koreans just left stranded.
Serve is over. 9-13. Serve is over. 14-9.
The mixed doubles between Zhang Fizhe, Chancellor of China, and
Serve is over. 10-14.
Yeah, I think this is what the Koreans need to do. They've got to get themselves on the attack. There's been too much defence from them so far, in my opinion.
Serve is over. 15-10.
Yeah, look at the control once again at the front of the court from Ying. very precise, isn't she, in the way she stands to play her serve, gets as close as possible to that front service line. Shortest distance for the shuttle to travel, but that one was a little too short.
16.
Oh, that's a great serve. Yeah, big gap in between the two Korean players, and that's well found
17,
from Chan Peng-soon. Well, it's their first tournament since the Olympic silver medal, and they do at the moment seem to me to be oozing confidence. Well, why wouldn't you after an Olympic silver medal? Just long.
Service over. 12-17.
Yep, good call line, judge. Oh my goodness. What on earth happened there?
13-17.
Perhaps too big a swing of the racket. Oh, completely mistimed it, that's for certain. We're going towards that right hip again. Oh yes, they really, really are putting Shin Seung-chan under a huge amount of pressure.
13.
Twice a world junior champion, Shin Seung-chan, in the women's doubles with Lee So-hee. First pair at the World Junior Championship level to retain a title. Several other players have won 2 consecutive, but they were the first pair to retain a title. Oh, that's nicely done. Bit of a miss-hit, that final shot, but he thoroughly deserved the point.
18.
Took 3 attempts to put it away, though. Oh, fault called. Fault called.
Service over.
Well, she looks surprised.
14.
Judged to have touched the shuttle. Yeah, that was sort of a half smash.
15-19.
And I think that changes of pace on the attacking shot is a clever move. Oh, that's brilliant. What a tremendous smash. That backhand, that really set it up.
19.
There wasn't much of a gap, I can tell you, but he found it. That, I suppose, is one of the problems with the crouch defence. If your opponent can get it down towards your backhand side, very, very awkward, if not impossible, to get the shuttle back. Oh, never. Never.
Service over. 20. Game point. 16.
Well, he's been called a fault for hitting. No. Well, he was judged to have played the shuttle before it passed over the net. We have the privilege of looking at that again, and I leave you to make your own minds up, but I'm not convinced by that. But I am convinced by the scoreline, which is game point opportunities.
Service over. 17-20.
One of the 4 game points well saved. Yep. Found the weakness in the defence once again on Shin Seung, and that's wonderful attacking play by the Olympic silver medalist Peng and Go Ying.
Go Ying 21-17.
21-17 confirms the umpire. 17 minutes of play, and the number 5 seeds have a 1-game advantage. Short, sharp advice from the Korean coach, Jin. Wong Pei-Ti spending much longer with her players. It is a magnificent venue, isn't it? Metropolitan Gymnasium here in Tokyo. And with the Olympic Games in Rio fresh in our minds, I can tell you that the Tokyo Olympic Games preparations are well underway. I understand the main stadium is very nearly complete. And of course the delightful news that in 2020 badminton will also be in the Paralympic Games.
Second game. Level. Play.
So the number 5 seeds from Malaysia, the former champions, 1 game to the goods in this mixed doubles quarter-final. 21-17 that opening game. Yeah, and already, I know it's very early stages, but the Koreans seem to have taken a step further forward. Coach has probably said, look, you've got to cut down that mid-court area. So in other words, Kim has got to move his base position further up the court. And if you can cut down that half-court area, then there's more chance of getting on the attack. And doubles is all about the attacking play. Yeah, look how he stepped into that. That is magnificent.
4-love.
Kim Ki-jun. There's Wong Pei-Ti. Yeah, not the start she wanted for her players. Yeah, driving on defence a little more as well, the Koreans, aren't they? Oh, indecision. Yeah, well worked by the Koreans. My goodness, what a transformation from that opening game. Delightful change in pace. Yeah, very much about setting it up for the front court player. Defensive play of all the doubles players, all three doubles disciplines, is so good nowadays. Can't really expect to hit that many winners from the back of the court.
Service over. 1-5. Service over. 6-1.
Yeah, it's very, very obvious to me. Kim has taken a step further forward to the net throughout the entirety of the rally. At the final put away, but it was the earlier shots. He's taking it much, much early. He's able to drive back the defence, or he's being able to guide it flat over the net. And that, as you can see by the scoreline, is making a world of difference.
Service over. 2-7.
Nice change of pace. It's a great serve. Oh, how did he get away with that? Yeah, finished it off well though. Peng,
4-7.
father of two, son Milton, and his daughter Anna must be coming up for her first birthday. Well, there was a block early on in that rally from Peng that really changed the momentum. It was a delightful block. And you don't see miss many of those at the net, do you? What a good rally. Yeah. Fast and furious.
Service over. 5-8.
Well, it was earlier in the rally where it was so interesting with the drives flat over the net. Both pairs looking to take it early. Well, there's a challenge here.
Shin, Seung, challenges, called, out.
Well, Peng did left his arm aloft as if to indicate that it was out, and Kim and Shin perhaps just felt that may have influenced the line judge. Let's have another look. What does Hawkeye say? Hawkeye says it was in.
Correction. In. Service over. 9-5.
So perhaps Peng soon did indeed
Play.
influence the line call.
Service over. 6-9.
Super control once again from
7-9.
goal. Oh, they were 6 points adrift at one stage. 1-7 down. Now there's only 2 points in it. Good fight back by the Malaysians. But that's drifted wide.
Service over. 10-7.
It's almost
Service
as if
over.
Seung
10.
just not used to dealing with this pace of play when standing at the front of the court. Just seems slightly hesitant, slightly off the pace.
9-10.
Not the best of serves, too loose.
Service over. 11-9.
Well, there is only a 2-point advantage for the Koreans, Kim and Shin. And when you think they were 6 points in front at one stage in this second game, Malaysians have done well. You can really see how loose that serve was, can't you? My goodness, got what it deserved. Only their second quarterfinal of the year.
Got one, 20
Koreans.
seconds. Got one.
Quarterfinalists at the
20
Asian
seconds.
Championships in Wuhan.
Shin.
Very, very difficult for new pairings because inevitably you're going to come up against a seed in either the first or the second round if you're not seeded.
11-9. Play.
It's a good rally. Oh, yeah, good alertness. Well, there you are. That's put me in my place. I said she was just slightly off the pace.
12-9.
Nothing off the pace in that rally from Seung. That was brilliant. Yeah, and a nice change of pace there as well.
9.
Oh, don't believe it. What a defensive shot
Service over.
from Peng. Soon
10.
take a look at this.
13.
Down his forehand side, that's more difficult to defend, and he just calmly drives it back across court into the open space for an outright winner. Oh, absolutely magnificent.
Service over. 14. 10.
Yeah, he's quite happy. He's Kim Ki-jung to go forward. Standard formation in mixed doubles is for the man to be at the back of the court because men are naturally physically stronger than women. And you want them to use that physical strength in their smashing play from the back of the court.
11,
Women tend to be
14.
more flexible and more agile than men, and therefore you want them at the front of the court where they have to react so quickly. So the standard formation, man at the back, woman at the front, but Kim seems quite confident in his partner that she can play from the back, that he's willing to go forward at times.
15. 11.
Oh, it was an opportunity. She knows it. Yes,
12,
my goodness
15.
me. It was a lovely idea. I like the change of pace. But all of a sudden, this stage of a game, things could get a little nervous. Well, that's a brilliant way to react after you've just made an error.
16. 12.
Mm.
17. 12.
Rules reversed here in the second game, isn't it? It's the Koreans looking to be on the attack first. Yeah, casual, brilliant backhand.
13. 17.
If they want to win it in 2 straight games, I suggest the Olympic silver medalists need a little run of points right now. Well, that's certainly a gift to their cause.
14. 17.
Not even close in badminton terms.
Fifteen. 17.
4-point deficit has been halved to just 2. Now, can he hold his nerve on his serve? Yeah. Well, it was a low serve, it wasn't the best, but he got away with it.
Service over. 18.
Helped by the
15.
neck cord there from Kim. Look how the shuttle gets badly deflected by hitting the top of the tape. So we're now just 3 points away from a third and deciding game.
Service over. 16. 18.
Oh, that's a great drive from Kim. Oh, it's gone wide. I like the idea, though, driving the
17,
shuttle back flat over the net
18.
and moving forward to the net. Shin Seung trying to do the right thing. But now there's just 1 point in it. This is crucial. Oh, brilliant reactions. A great serve.
18 all.
Ready for the third shot. And Kang Kyung-jin, yeah, he's looking more and more worried, isn't he, the Korean coach? It's back level, 18 all. Oh my goodness me. A net cord on the return of serve.
19, 18.
Yeah, why on earth didn't Shin try and pounce on that? Left it to her partner. He seems surprised by that, and now the Malaysians just 2 points away from the semi-final. Make that 1 point away. Extraordinary.
20, match point, 18.
5 straight points, 15-18 down. And now on the verge of another semi-final.
Game.
On a run of 6 straight points. What an extraordinary comeback by the former champions here in Japan, Peng and Go Ying. Well, I said the Olympic silver medal gave them so much confidence.
Match won by Peng, Go Ying, 21-17, 21-18.
The umpire confirms the score, 38 minutes in total. And Peng and Go Ying are through to the Japan Open semi-final once again. Well, what a great comeback, my goodness me. 6 points adrift at one stage, 1-7 down at the start of this second game. Signing autographs for her fans, and she's got many fans around the world. Job well done by the Malaysians.
Seconds.
The familiar sights and sounds of Tokyo. Well, here we are, quarterfinals day. Just one match played so far. Next up is men's doubles. We've got the silver medalists from the London Olympic Games, Matthias Boe and Carsten Morgensen. And then we've got women's doubles and the gold medalists from Rio. Then we've got men's singles, and we finish with women's singles. Two former champions here at the Japan Open, battling it out in the women's singles quarter-final. So before the men's doubles, chance for us to look at the men's doubles draw. Only 6 different nations involved at quarter-finals stage, and only 4 seeds. Number 1 seeds, Chai Biao and Hong Wei, lost in the very first round. We've only got 1 seeded pair in the top half of the draw. And that's the brand new pair of Kim Ji-jung and Kim Sang-rang. So men's doubles. Well, once again, we don't seem to have the seeds here on the graphics. It's the number 8 seed.